I mean, it's known for being the more professional of the
Right,
sites, right? Well, I mean, if they're professional, they're probably making good money, or they're people looking to make good money, so they're looking for
right,
moves in their companies, executives, CEOs, things like that. So it's a great place as a realtor to pick up connections. I don't look at it as like business, but
right.
really connections. But my buddy has been posting market updates on Saturday and Monday,
Okay,
and he's consistently going through and getting a lot of, um, I should say, a much better open rate and contact rate through LinkedIn,
right,
just doing that one thing alone. So if you shot your own market update and then you throw it up into HomeBot, maybe it's once a month, and you throw it in there and then you repurpose it. It's now on your YouTube channel.
hmm,
Maybe you take the YouTube link, put it in an email, send it out through your CRM too. So now they're
right,
getting an email through your CRM and they're getting that email through HomeBot at some point in time, right? It's different
right,
times. They're probably not going to see both. They're going
right.
to click on one of them. Now, maybe someone sees both, like, oh, I saw that already. And they just don't watch anymore. It's not, they're not going to complain to you like, hey, man, you sent that to me twice, right? But it's another place. Then maybe they see you on LinkedIn, like,
Yeah,
oh, wow, look, the same market update, great. Or maybe they see it and go, ah, that's really good. And then they share it.
right.
And now it goes out to their sphere. But it was still the one video that then just went to multiple places.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much you can do with social media. There's so many. So,
What's some of the other tactics you're using? Because I've seen some of those, I want to say lifestyle videos, but where it's more like area centric. Like, what got you to do those?
I'm
And
just
maybe
trying.
describe them a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just doing like area stuff for like, like I just did one in Scottsdale. The reason I chose to do downtown Scottsdale is because I have a couple listings coming up. So I'm going to do home tour listings, but instead of just doing your plain, oh, look at this house, I'm going to do that and then have them cut in some of that video too as well. So not only are you getting the house, you're also going to get like what's around it as well.
Yeah.
So,
And what's some of the content though that you did for Old Town?
so we did the Fashion Square. We did the Caesar Republic, which that place is really cool.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, it's the first resort by Caesars that is non-gaming. I didn't know that.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. And then I did Old Town.
Cool.
So
And this was all drone,
yeah, I was
gimbal,
yeah,
hybrid.
yep, yep, yeah. We do a lot of not a whole lot of me speaking on cameras, but you do a little bit of that, but a lot of it is just kind of showing the area too. So you do a lot of like speakovers and stuff.
Hmm. So that'd be great when you go on a listing presentation too,
Yeah,
where you're highlighting the area and
yeah,
saying, hey, this is what kind of sets me apart,
right.
right? What other areas have you done?
Um, I've done my neighborhood which is Morrison Ranch in Gilbert. So I've done that one. I've also done Los Sendas. Los Sendas is a great one too. It's up there by Salt River and stuff. So I rode in on a mountain bike because I'm in the mountain biking. That's a mountain bike area. There's a lot of mountain bike trails out there. So just trying to sell the lifestyle. Because a lot of people are looking for like not just to house it, but like what's around there. Like is there hiking? Is there golf? Is there like up there? It's you got the Salt River. You can paddleboard. You got some of the best mountain bike trails on the West Coast,
Hmm.
and then you got their own golf, and they got a restaurant up there and stuff like that. So
But I like the videos are very experiential, right? Like
right,
people, it's an experience for people when they're watching it.
and they watch it too, because I can't tell you how many people it's like, because you start self doubting yourself, and people are like, you're like, oh, is it really worth it or whatever, or you're spending all this money on it, or it's like, and then you hear people, it's like, oh, I really love your videos. I'm like, really? Like, yeah, I watch all of them. I was like, can you please hit the like button? Or hit a share
Can
button.
you
Come
share?
on, help me out.
Like, follow, share, please.
Yeah. So,
So with that though, where are you putting that? I know we just talked about using it as material specific for maybe a listing appointment. Are you sharing that on I saw it on social, but which social platforms are you putting that out on?
so I do my Facebook, of course. I do Facebook, Instagram, and then my YouTube channel. I'm starting to try to build that out.
Okay.
And then I also share it on uh, Google, my Google page. So,
Nice. Google My Business?
yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay. I guess we just add in LinkedIn and you might be all well rounded.
Yeah, you don't realize, I mean, the two largest search engines is Google and YouTube, and they're both owned by the same company. So, uh, as we all know, most buyers these days or sellers, they start online. So if you don't have an online presence, you know, you better either get one or you're hurting.
Yeah. And while we talked to earlier, you have a brand. It's just
Right,
what is your brand saying about you?
right.
Right. It's very
Yeah,
similar to what you just said. Yeah.
yeah,
And look, at some point in time, you've done thousands of sales. It's not about the sales, it's about the marketing to get the sales.
right,
So we say marketing is senior to selling.
right. And people work with us not because I'm in real estate, because they like me and they feel safe with me or feel like I'm honest. So, and that's what
Well,
they
and they
want.
also feel, and I don't know, I would think that people do business with people that they also trust as being some sort of an expert in their field,
Right, right.
right? So the fact that you're doing those videos and out doing the hustle and doing the listing appointments and the consults, like and thousands of sales, like wow, this guy's been in it for a long time. Like, what is that, 22 years?
23. I
23
just hit
years.
23
So
last
in 23
January.
years, like that's that's an amazing run, right?
Yeah,
So it's the surgeon that just came out of school
right.
that I'm going to be the second person they ever work on, or the one that's been doing it for 24 years and has done thousands of sales. Like, wow, this guy's going to negotiate me a good deal.
Right. I mean, it is. I do feel for some of these younger agents, but it is tough. It is tough to, especially some of these super young ones. I mean, I wouldn't want to let a super young person sell my or sell my largest asset. You know.
Well, speak to that because like I agree, and that's why I say, hey, get on a team
Yeah.
because I'd rather, if I even for me, if I was 1 year in the business just getting in, I wouldn't even want to go on the listing appointment. I'd want to go on your listing appointment,
Right.
right, and get some credit going, and have you go on my listing appointment. Hey, man, I
Right.
got this guy that wants to sell his house. He's trying to throw me a bone because he's a good friend of mine or a previous coworker of mine. But man, I don't. I also don't want to let someone down and do them a disservice. So
Right.
hey, can you come with me with your 23 years of experience and help me here? And I'll just take a small little piece.
I, and that's so true because you are always. This is an always learning business. I mean, every time I think I've experienced everything that can go wrong, something else comes up. I'm like, I've never experienced this one, but it's always something.
Yeah,
So
but you have a lot of experience of things that have happened in the
yeah,
past where you
yeah,
know how to
and a lot of
navigate
them
it,
I've learned the hard way.
and there's some new ones coming.
I've learned a couple that have cost me some money.